Hey, hi, hello, Tark here, and today we've got more One Piece for you. I'm so excited to dive more into this because this is a filler arc. It's a little filler arc, you guys. This is the early aughts, and I think anybody who was watching anime back then knows kind of what I'm talking about, where studios would essentially build their own original content to inject into an anime to essentially give them show to air while the mangaka makes more content for them to build off of the actual story, what the actual content is, the source material, if you will. And so this is just kind of extra special. And I know that they take from some of the zeitgeist within One Piece to kind of give it a little bit more of a rooted approach in kind of what's going to be talked about. But from what I've seen in the comments, this stuff isn't necessarily from the manga. It's considered filler, right? We're going to keep watching it. We're just going to watch every episode all the way through. If you hate it, I'll see you for the next one, you know? But I want to see everything. I want to see each piece of this. I want to see each piece of these characters. I want to see what they flesh out because I would hate, and I ran into this, okay? I ran into this a little bit with Naruto Shippuden, that some little bits and bobs, actually no, not Shippuden, I ran into it with Fairy Tail. Some little bits and bobs would make sense if you had seen the filler, right? Lucy in Fairy Tail has like a whole season, right? I didn't watch it. So later on when they reference it, I was confused, and I don't want that here, right? I don't want some heartbreaking episode about Nami to be completely removed from my life because it wasn't in the manga. All right? So, we're going to watch it all. We're just going to watch it all. And today, we're watching episode 55 and 56. We've got a lot of One Piece ahead of us, you guys. We're at barely 5% of the show. We've got to do this 20 more times, and then maybe we'll catch up. All right? So, got a lot ahead of us. A piece has directed us that a gust of wind was coming, and we rode it into a calm belt where there is no wind. And I don't really know what that means. I don't know if that's going to be bad. I don't know if that's going to be good. I don't know if we're going to have to turn Luffy into some sort of propeller. I don't know. But I'm excited to find out. And I hope you guys are excited to watch with me. So, with that, I think we just dive right on into this and figure out what's going on with the calm belt, folks. Thank you so much for taking the time and joining me for this video. We'll talk a little bit more after what we see, but for now, let's dive in, get cozy. This is episode 55 of One Piece. Nami's upset. Nami with muscles, though. That'd be great. Just idiot. We hearing a fish? I mean, you would feel an earthquake on the sea. That would be waves. Start paddling. Luffy, do you get it yet? Do you get it? Is this the part that's the graveyard? It's the calm belt, not the actual Grand Line. Gigantic fish. Oh, boy. These are the, what are they called? Eel monarchs? Oh my god, wait, some of them are really cute. Hold on, some of them are really cute. Oh no. Nest of the Sea Kings, right. Eel monarchs. because the Sea Kings will stop them. Oh, I gotta look away. I gotta look away for the title. You guys, some of those eels are really cute. Ooh. No one move. If we don't move, they can't see us. Stop yelling. A piece? I wonder if he was like, no, I'm gonna catch her. Because she could like talk to animals. I don't know. Put her in the nest. Yeah. Yeah, I do. Why? I do love that he's just like, I don't know, she asked for it. Is she going around like this? Supermaning it? Ooh. He's gonna sneeze and create wind, maybe? Ah. That is a big nose hair. Because you are. I love the, like, jet. The jet sounds going over. Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday. Great. They got out of there pretty quick. We can't see anything. Well, we can see fog. Not helpful, Luffy. You chose her. Of course she knows what she's doing. No, that's an island. I wonder what the vibe of this island's gonna be like. Worship Island. It's a pirate flag. Well, come on out and say hello. Hi. A piece. Do you have food? Do you have meat? They're good ones. They're the good pirates. Yeah. Grandpa. Perfect. We're trying to lay low. Let's throw a party. Sold. Love a pork bun. Love a pork bun. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if it's ideal to have a pirate ship just docked while the Marines are sniffing around. Yeah, he's just watching all of this. The Commodore. Huh? Now I know he didn't draw that. I'm just kidding. I do love the studio being like, we're gonna make a filler. Let's make a really gross, bad Marine. It's like, I could... Alright. Okay. I didn't need that. Yeah, they did. And you couldn't, could you? That's why you never went. Pork buns. That's the symbol on the dude's face, guys. I just gotta say. That's the symbol on the dude's face. On Dragon's face, that symbol. Dragons. The millennial dragon. Dragonite. You guys, the mega just dropped. I don't know if we can really dive into that too much right now. It's very polarized. Is anyone still... Okay. Is anyone still paying attention? She's taking him. You're right in front of him. Oh, okay. I was like, what? He's made of rubber. That's not going to do anything. Oh, great. Did he leave one with him? Oh, cute. He, she. Very clearly a she. Sanji, we need to discuss your poor habit. A very obvious trail. There's gonna be a small cave, I bet. A hole, yeah. Luffy and Nami on a little adventure together. Cute. Not her just like moving around like a snail. What on earth? Whoa! Suspension bridge. It would have been a lot faster if he just grabbed a tree, grabbed her, and then just went over. Just say. Who you talking to? Are you talking to a dragon? That stalactite said, don't see it yet. Well, that's a big eye. It's a dragon, right? It's gotta be, right? Blue. Very hairy or feathery dragon. It does exist. Is it like dying? Is it we're sick? You want to go home? Are you stuck in this cave? A devil fruit? Oh. Whisper, whisper fruit. That's how she knew the bird. Yeah, okay. I wonder if it was like Luffy didn't actually read Ryu's mind like she does, but it's more like, oh no, I know that look in the eyes, you know? The I'm stuck here and I don't want to be look. Well, we just gotta break open the cave, buddy. Did you like slip in there when you were smaller and then you outgrew your exit? Oh, okay. Oh, great. Well, that's handy. What's the energy to fly? Well, we gotta get him on the boat. Oh. The one for immortality. I think that's fair. Luffy's gonna be like, well, I'm a meddler, so here we go. He's like, yeah, I'll take him. Yeah? Girl, if you want to make a map of the world, you gotta go. She'd be like, well, this is sort of my thing. He's hungry? Oh. It's a little senile. To be continued. Plot twist, the Marines are bad. Yeah. That dragon's really cute, Grandpa Ryu. This was a lovely little, like, they're setting it up. They're setting up what's going to be the next, like, 6 to 8 episodes of story, right? There was a lot of just kind of expanding the world of this island, right? I do love that it's Luffy and Nami, and that they're both, like, primarily Luffy, but even Nami's like, all right, I guess we're doing this, you know? And yeah, Grandpa Ryu is very cute. And also senile, apparently. What else is going on? Not much else is going on. This is Dragon Town. This is Dragon Town and Dragon Time. Interesting that they're going to keep talking about Dragonite, which I understand when they're talking about it, it's like, I think an ore or something that goes towards making the elixir of life. When I hear Dragonite, I think of the Pokemon who just got a Mega announced, and it's very polarizing, okay? And we're all waiting to see what that shiny looks like, but I'm interested to see what Ryu looks like when he's not scrunched up in a cave. I think that it's gonna be, because they also specifically said he doesn't have the energy to fly. So there's gonna be some sort of need. At some point, he's gonna fly. He's gotta. Sort of gotta. Very exciting, guys. Well, I hope that we get this show on the road and begin escorting Ryu to the Lost Island in the next episode, which thankfully we're gonna dive into right now. So let's get cozy. And this is episode 56 of One Piece. What are these, rice fields? They got rice fields going? Love rice. We couldn't tell. Well, yeah, everyone's asleep because this guy's been talking through the night. No, of course it's not. He's speaking in his sleep. Sanji? Absolutely, Nami-san. Insane. He's so unhinged. Yes, everyone, this is Grandpa Ryu. Grandpa Ryu, these are the boys. This is the one from the story that put you all to sleep last night. Usopp, pick up your mouth. Yeah? Yeah? I mean, if gigantic fish can exist, why not gigantic reptile birds? Aw, that was kind of cute. Are the dragons like smart dogs? Maybe. Ooh. Yeah, soft mouth. Yeah, he's not a puppy. Yeah. I mean, he could be. He might act a little bit like a puppy. It's quite literally exactly what he said. He's like, yeah, I promised and said I'll bring him home. He's like, why would you do that? Why would you always promise these things? It'll work out somehow. Well, that's a bit presumptuous. That too. Yeah, but isn't he senile? Like, he's gonna have no idea. Otherwise, maybe he would have gone already, you know? A cart? From what? How are you gonna build a cart that big? From deforestation, of course. Come on. Well, this one makes a bit more sense. I like the attention to detail, though, that theirs are rougher and his is more of a slice, you know? Dumb. It's like, all right, well, if you guys are going to chop down a bunch of trees, I suppose I'll build it. Because he's the one who's going to know how. You know what I mean? Usopp is pretty handy. Isn't it going to work out? We were saying it was going to all work out. Why are you questioning that? I do like that Sanji always calls her Nami-san because he's in love with her. But he's respectful about it, which is at least good. He isn't even... He's also a little senile. Her grandparents, both of her grandpas are very similar in a few ways. I did. I found drag marks. That's very presumptuous. That could be for literally anything. Usopp's crying. So yeah, they gotta snorkel around. But it's not in your esophagus. Like, what? That's not a breathing tube. Like, it's not past your vocal cords. It should just be in... And I know that your mouth can get bigger than that. Mound me. Oh my god. Usopp out here dodging and weaving. Are they just gonna... What? Do they not have anyone at the wheel right now? Usopp, what are you doing? Okay. They're trying to turn. Dumb. And this is what happens to the Titanic. Of course they're gonna make chase. But I do love that they like to show us just how inept the Marines are. You know what I mean? A story's always got to have some sort of greater fool, and it is often the Marines, and I think that's a good thing. Everybody just chilling. I do feel like I need to comment on it. Sanji has style. He's in warm weather. Everyone else is in like short sleeves and shorts, and he's just like, no, I'll wear a full suit. Thank you. And he sits there with his legs crossed, his hands in his pockets. Sanji's got style. Yeah, we've got bodyguards. One won't stop picking his nose, and the other one has a bad smoking habit. Meanwhile, they just walk up the mountain. Cat's out of the bag now. Do they not know that they're all looking for a dragon? You know what I mean? We found Dragonite, the elixir of immortality. Yeah, if they knew that they were doing that, why are they all like, oh my god, a monster? Without being noticed. Literally already know you're there. Get that out of your mouth. We haven't yet. Oh, okay, great. Usopp, you little darling. I mean, yeah, this is what you're looking for. You don't need a Apis anymore. Of course, you're gonna shoot at a dragon. Thank goodness you got somebody who's bulletproof. Don't worry, I'm wildly skinny, but I will take all of the bullets. He does. That's right. I'm a rubber person. I do always love that qualifier. I'm a rubber person. Okay. You're like, yes, of course. See how powerful they are? What? Well, no, he's got claws, doesn't he? Did he just use his nails? They're still there. Eric the Whirlwind. Is that why your hair looks like that? You said sicko sicko? A devil fruit, okay. It's like, Nami, is it time yet? Yeah, just hurry up. I do love it when they mock the bad guys. Eric the sicko. That's not what he said. We're sicko talking about this. Dumb. What was the... What was that? Ooh, though. He heard him. So he, like, sends out, like, wind blades. As strong as legendary swords. Well, we gotta get you against our legendary swordsman. We'll see how that goes. Okay! Gosh. Sanji... Your love catapult. Luffy said yoo-hoo. Ooh. I won't let you escape. Really? How will you stop us? Okay, handy. Great. Oh, the dragon's helping out. That's nice. He's keeping her protected. Oop. What? Oh, the dragon grabbed him. Dragon's not that senile. I wonder if the senile thing is something that's brought up just so that way we'll underestimate the dragon and think, because like we're showing the dragon not like wanting to move, right? Oh, but she's having fun now, and he's noticing the dragon, Ryu. And she's saying yoo-hoo, just like Luffy was. He's like, boo! Usopp, get down! Not them running. Just laughing up a storm. Those two Marines just died and you're laughing. Yeah. Yeah. But it all worked out. But it's all gonna work out somehow. And then it did. That was fun. I do like that Nami's kind of becoming a bit of a second in command, if you think about it. Because being the navigator, you're also kind of the one to call the shots a lot of the time. He's just like... Everyone else is so carefree. Meanwhile, Usopp worries enough for all 5 of them. Alrighty. Lost Island Ho! To be continued. Yahoo indeed. What a lovely little time. This is such a lovely little romp with this dragon. Grandpa Ryu, to be specific. I think that Grandpa Ryu is more capable than they're letting on. They're making sure that he doesn't move much, but he's poignant enough to protect and look after everyone else. And I just think that's really cool. I am really interested on what the Lost Island's going to be about, because it's supposed to be sunk. It's in the sea right now. But Ryu said that it'll surface soon. It's about time for it to surface, whatever that means. He's just been waiting for that. Gosh. I am interested also in what I was commenting on it a little bit earlier during the episode, but it seems like Nami's kind of becoming second in command. Maybe I'm just feeling like that because I love Nami so much, and maybe there really is no command structure outside of Luffy being the captain. But she calls the shots a lot, right? She's the one who figures things out a lot, and tells them what to do when they need to batten out the hatches and all that fun stuff. And I just really love that for her. I am excited to see more. So let's dive into more, yeah? That is going to be it for this video, but next video, we're going to be watching episodes 57 and 58 of One Piece, so I hope you'll join me for that. But until then, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Please take care. Bye-bye.